So, Larry Elder is running for governor of California? Coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Constant Logical Reason. As always, I'm going to say thank y'all for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. And I do. I know I say that I appreciate the people who view my videos. It's not something that I just say. I really do appreciate all the people who watch my videos. I do. So that's the sincerity. I'm not just saying it. Anyway, as y'all know, I'm a huge fan of Larry Elders. I've been a fan of his ever since I first heard of him. Like, I guess have to be maybe 10 years ago or so. And, I did a spotlight on him. I haven't done nearly as many spotlights as I should have, but he was one of the people that I've done a spotlight on. Now, as y'all know, I have a viewpoint. When I have a viewpoint, it's going to be based upon facts, evidence, data. It's not going to be based on emotion. It's going to be based on the evidence. And unfortunately, so there's a lot of people on the left have a problem with facts, because it gets in the way of their feelings. Now, I would have to say a good bit, perhaps maybe even 40% of all the data that I got from Larry Elder, because that's how, I've never seen anybody who's as on point with facts and evidence and data and studies and statistics and numbers as he is. Nobody that I've seen who's as on point. So right now, he's running for governor of California. There's a recall election against Newsom to get him out of office, and I'm guessing because he's done a terrible job. But then that's just leftist. It's just insanity. Anyway, he's running for election, and I think it's a great thing because this is exactly what we need. We need more conservative people and more competent people, because it's amazing to me, as so many people have said, that the occupation that you need certification to do, but you need no certification to be in charge, the leadership. You need a license to cut hair, to be a barber, but you don't need a license to show you're competent to be a politician. And if that were the case, I think many of the politicians wouldn't be there. But anyway, he's running for that seat to be governor of California. And this is exactly what California needs, because all the nonsense that's been coming out of California that's causing businesses to leave, that's making it difficult for business to flourish. That's his goal. He said that his number one goal that to be elected, if he becomes governor, his number one goal is to deal with the homeless and the crime problem and address the reason why businesses are leaving, because California's been voted the worst state to do business in for several years, and to address the reason why the cost of living is so ridiculous in California, which all goes back to socialist nonsense. And now you may be asking, why would I care about California if I live in another state? Which I live in Louisiana, but you may be asking, if I live in Texas, or I live in Florida, or if I live in Arizona or Tennessee, why would I be worried about the governor of California? Well, if you are a conservative, regardless if you're a registered Republican, you're an independent, or a registered libertarian like I am, you're a conservative, and you believe in conservative, logical positions, because it makes sense. Because conservatism is logical and makes sense. Leftism is mental insanity. It is a mental disorder. So when it comes down to California, though, all of the woke nonsense seems to get its foothold there first, then spread across the country. All of the nonsense starts in California for some reason. And having a conservative person in office to try to thwart some of that nonsense means that there's less of it starting in California and spreading throughout the rest of the country like wildfire. And what I'm hoping is that if he gets in office, and I'm going to support him, he gets in office and he starts to implement sound, logical policy, and California starts to get better, people see this, and regardless of what their affiliation is, they start to support the ideals, not him, but conservative ideals because they work. Now, of course, there's always going to be some people out there, some idiots, who you can give them the evidence, the facts, and the data. You can show them the examples, show them how their policy, their leftist policy, is destroying, and they're going to advocate it until the point of utter destruction and collapse. Then they're going to be crying for somebody to come rescue them. That's one of the example of how insane people on the left are. They advocate for all this nonsense, and as soon as the devastation and the problems come, they're crying for something. They'll cry for somebody to come save them from the principles that they pushed, their policy that they pushed and were behind. And of course, it's all based upon feeling because it's not based upon any fact. But anyway, like I say, I 100% support Larry Elder, and I also ask that other people do the same because, as he said, we have a country to save. And if it starts with California, then it starts with California. So I support Larry Elder, and I hope he wins because we need logical, competent people in office as opposed to the complete incompetence that we see when it comes to our politics. So I'll put a link in the description for where you can go to support him. And again, let's get him in office because we need this. Anyway, y'all, as always, 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 until next time.